before taking forward the foremost step every entrepreneur dreams of, ascending the highest summit in this game of wealth. Well, as it seems, the 19-year-old Kevin David has aced the mantra to rope through his way to the top. Currently, Kevin is the world's youngest billionaire that the globe has ever seen. As we know, at this age, not a single entrepreneur has fitted into the Forbes list of billionaires, not even close to it. At the tender age of 14, Kevin David Lemon's dad transferred half of the stakes of a German drugstore franchise named Droger Market, or DM. Sharing of the stakes doesn't mean that Kevin had to work there as an employee, or his father had to. Well, this silent transfer of worth from his father to his account made Kevin David the world's youngest billionaire. While you might think that he must have some amazing social media website like Mark Zuckerberg, or maybe a makeup brand like Kylie Jenner to join the billion-dollar club, you are wrong. Kevin David Lemon is one of those people who inherited his wealth and is now the owner of 50% of DM. This German-based store chain makes an annual income of $12 billion, and Kevin David owns 50% of it. We know you must be wondering, isn't it good to be Kevin David? The DM, which is the source of Kevin's wealth, is an extremely successful chain of medical stores found in Germany. The company was started back in 1974. In the beginning, DM was started as a single store, but over time, the store began to have its chains throughout the Gingerhead Nation, and within a matter of a few years, it ranked as the most successful business of its forte. Currently, the DM employs over 40,000 people every year, and it has its branches spread out into 2,000 stores. Although, unlike a lot of people assume, this drugstore does not completely belong to Lemon. According to sources, neither Kevin nor his father is actively involved in the whereabouts of the company. Kevin has not stated his involvement in the DM company, but a source close to the insider of the drugstore revealed that because Kevin is the highest stakeholder in the company, it is nobody but him who is responsible for the financial outrages that the company faces. According to Forbes' annual billionaires list, the 35th edition of the list claimed that Kevin, who is 19, presently has an annual worth of $3.3 billion, exactly 4 years after inheriting 50% stakes of the German drugstore company. Kevin's father, Gunther Lemon, should be credited for the success of his son because it was he who sold the stakes to his son. By the time Kevin turned 18, he was eligible to be transferred to the actual trusteeship of the company, which was before being handled by his father. It was then when not 50 but 100% stakes of the company were handed over to Kevin. By April 6 of 2020, Kevin had already become the youngest billionaire at such a small age. Although a lot of people resented their success of Kevin because it was his father who was handling the steering wheel of the car of his success through all these times. Legally speaking, all of these success banks into Kevin's account, so it's him who is to be celebrated. The DM Market, which aided the young boy to climb the ladder to success, was founded by Götz Werner, the mastermind behind this billion-dollar story. The company is best known for selling healthcare items, cosmetics, health-related food and drinks, and other household products. The most striking feature about this ordinary retail store that makes it extraordinary is its flat pyramidal structure and an impressive amount of genuine products. Moreover, the well-being and satisfaction of the employees working there is the most significant factor behind the returns that the company gets. Presently, the DM drugstore is willing to spread out its branches across Europe. Although luck and fortune hugely favored Kevin David in this race to success, the scenario which floats at the surface is his name on the Forbes list of billionaires. This is the reason why striving hard to maintain the title is also as important as the struggle to reach that point. Currently, Kevin David resides in his father's home in Germany and wishes to continue his education. According to sources, he is pursuing his bachelor's degree in business so that he can indulge himself a little more in looking after the billion-dollar drugstore. Moreover, according to the laws and orders of Germany, he has to be at least 21 to move out and completely start on his own. In an interview, Kevin revealed that he does not want to carry on his father's business throughout his life. Rather, he wants to start something of his own as soon as he accomplishes his degree. Well, we absolutely cannot wait to see what Kevin will have on his plate as soon as he is on his own. Until then, it feels great to be the master of $3.3 billion at the age of 18, isn't it? This is amazing to think that he might be off to make even more revolutionary businesses in the future. Click one of these two videos on the screen right now.